You've seen the transformation. A messy stakeholder email becomes a sprint-ready user story in under 10 minutes. Now I'm going to show you the exact system that made it happen. It's called the C.R.A.F.T. 5 steps, 5 prompts, same order every time. And once you learn it, you will never approach refinement the same way again. Okay? Are you ready? Yes! So here is the framework. Each step removes one layer of ambiguity. By the time you reach the last prompt, the story has been built, stress tested, and verified. There's nothing left to debate except what matters: scope and priority. Step 1. Context injection. You tell the AI who you are, what your product does, who your users are, and what your team expects from a finished story. This is the step that separates useful output from generic garbage. You write it once, you reuse it for months. Okay? Step number 2, raw request capture. You paste the exact words your stakeholder sent you. No cleanup, no paraphrasing. No, let me rewrite it so it makes more sense. No. You give the AI the raw mess and you tell it's not to assume anything. What comes back? Clarifying questions you can bring to the stakeholder before anyone walks into a meeting. Step number 3, ask for structure. One prompt turns that raw input into complete user story. Title, story statement, 4 to 7 acceptance criteria in given, when, then format. Dependencies, assumptions, risks. The first draft writes itself. Your job from this point is editing, not authoring. Step number 4, force edge cases. This is where C.R.A.F.T. doesn't just save you time, it makes your stories better than what you would write manually. The AI surfaces 8 to 15 edge cases from pattern recognition, scenarios you wouldn't have thought of until one of them broke in production. You classify each one, add it as an acceptance criterion, log it as a separate story, or flag it as a risk for the team. Step number 5 is to test and validate. The quality gate. The AI generates gherkin test scenarios and runs your story through the INVEST checklist. Independent, negotiable, valuable, estimable, small, and testable. If the story passes, it's sprint ready. If it doesn't, the AI tells you exactly what to fix. No story leaves your desk without this check. Now, the order matters, and here is why. Context comes first, because without it, everything after is guesswork. Raw request comes second, because the moment you paraphrase, you inject assumption. Structure comes third. Why? Because now the AI has both domain knowledge and real input, which is what produces stories that sounds like your team wrote them. Edge cases come fourth. You can only stress test a story that already exists. And testing comes last because you don't check quality on something that hasn't been built yet. Skip a step and the output degrades. Change the order and the output degrades. The sequence is the system. 5 steps, 5 prompts, 1 sprint-ready story. Context, raw, ask, force, test. C.R.A.F.T. And by the time you finish the module, you won't need to read it. You will just know it. That's the system. 5 steps, fixed order, no guessing what comes next. By the end of this module, you will own every prompt behind it. So let's start with the one that changes everything. Context injection.